Hello, motivator.
Would you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you never even knew that there's a universe inside of you.
Before we get into this video, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell that's right next to it so you can get notified every time I make a video.
Let's get into this video.
Alright, so I've been needing to make this video for everyone asking me about intermittent fasting. I have a video of a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago,
Dang.
with my mom, and we explain intermittent fasting. Right now, yes, I am pumping in the NICU with baby Giovanni. You guys want to see any updates about that? Today is day 12. It'll be right here in the card up above for some of his videos. This is the simplest way that you can think of it, okay? Intermittent fasting, first of all, is eating on a schedule. That's basically what I tell everyone. People think that it's just fasting plain and you don't eat anything all day. Like my one video that has like 30K right now.
The nurses just came in. They're switching off.
But intermittent fasting is actually on a schedule. You have an 8-hour window and you actually only fast for 16 hours, and it's in a 24-hour period. Okay, so what you normally do is start counting your 16 hours of fasting on the last meal of the day before, and then when you start your 8 hours is the end of those 6 hours fasting, is when you start your 8 hours eating window. So you have only like a gap of where you're supposed to eat. All right, but if you want to make it easier, what you can do is, if you sleep 8 hours, don't eat 4 hours before going to sleep or 4 hours after going to sleep. That's the simplest I could tell you, but it only works if you sleep 8 hours. If you don't sleep 8 hours and you sleep like 6 hours, then you have to not eat 5 hours before you sleep and not eat 5 hours after you wake up if you sleep 6 hours. So something like that, okay? That's another way to look at it. Or just count from your last meal, 16 hours to, that's when you start. Your first meal is when you break your fast and start your open eating window. In your open eating window, now let's get to that. You want to break your fast at that 16th hour, so it starts your 8 hour, and that's your first meal. You can eat a snack in between the 8 hours, but preferably I don't. You can eat 3 meals, or you can eat like 2 meals and then a snack. As in, okay, like let's say you break your fast with 1 meal, then in the middle you eat a snack or a meal, depending on what results you want. Meal, snack, meal. At the end of your 8 hours is when you close your 8 hours and you start your fast after that, if that makes any sense. So you're gonna break your fast at the end of the 16 hours, starting your 8 hours, then you eat a snack or skip the snack like me, and then you eat your last meal on the 8th hour. You start your fast, your 16 hours once again. In your fast, in your 16-hour fast, you are not allowed to drink anything with sugar or with milk. And I say milk because milk has sugar and it has calories. So what is allowed, what you can drink is water, of course, and when you're hungry, chug that. Tea, no sugar, no milk, no creamer. And coffee, no sugar, no milk, no creamer, because you want them to be no calories, no nothing. Sugar will break your fast, so if you guys even munch a little bit, that's breaking your fast, and you have to start your 8 hours right then and there, okay? If you eat within the 16 hours fasting, that's breaking your fast, and you have to start your 8 hours right then and there. And normally, if you do it 16-8 on the same schedule every day, and if you go by it strictly, it should stay the same hours exactly every day, unless you mess up. Like I just said, if you eat in your 16 hours, then you will have to move your 8 hours sooner, and then when you end your 8 hours, of course that time will change too, and you start your 16 hours once again. And that's a really good way also to, if you mess up, don't give up, just start your 8-hour window right then and there. Also, what I like to do myself to get closer to the fast, like the just water fasting, or just to, challenge yourself a little bit. After a week or two, add an hour to your fast, or add 2 hours to your fasting. So instead of 16, it'll be 17, or instead of 17, it'll be 18. And you do it slowly like that, gradually, and you make your 8-hour window shorter. So to be, instead of 8 hours, you would have 7 hours. Instead of 7 hours, you would have 6 hours, to have a smaller eating window. And you can eat whatever you want during the 8-hour window. But of course, if you want more results, you're gonna eat healthier. Take it slowly. Don't stress yourself out. But when you are hungry in your fasting periods, you can drink tea, coffee, and water, like I just said, and chug a lot of water, because what intermittent fasting helps do is shrink your stomach, your organs. Usually it takes about 3 days for your body to like actually start burning fat and like get into ketosis. Ketosis is just like when your body just goes on like fat burning mode, and you don't have to do strict keto. A lot of people do keto when they're intermittent fasting. You could do any type of diet when you're intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting does not need other help unless you want to have more results. But genuinely, you could just intermittent fast, and it becomes a lifestyle. It has become a lifestyle for me. I was intermittent fasting when I was pregnant, and I didn't even realize it. I was just like,
Oh. So I just fasted for 6 hours. Oh, cool.
because my body was already used to it. That's why I kept it going. But of course, I wasn't strict on it. I still ate whenever I wanted to. And after a while, I stopped just naturally, because I just wanted to eat all the time. But like I'm saying, is intermittent fasting is the best way to fast, or the best way to shrink your stomach and go slowly within time. And then if you actually do want to water fast or do those other fasts, start out with intermittent fasting, and it becomes way easier in the end. My recommendation is not to go straight into water fasting from regular eating, because you will be hungry and you will go through withdrawal and you will freak your body out. So try intermittent fasting first, and then you can go on with that after a while, and your body can take it a lot better, and you won't be going crazy like
I'm so hungry.
type of thing. But I hope this video helped you guys, and if you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment down below and I will answer you guys. I answer to all my comments and DMs and all that stuff. Reach out to me and I got you. All right, bye. It's not a rough life, it's a rough moment. You will get past it, and you will own it.
Paradise and yours. I'm not yours and yours.